Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Budgets with Elma, and today we are going to unstuff the challenges that I have completed in March Madness and for the month of March. So I'm going to pull out all of the challenges, let you know the totals, and then I'll let you know where I will be reallocating this. This is one of the things that I love to do. So let me know in the comments below, how much did you save in the month of March? Okay. And also, did you do March Madness? All right. And if you did, how much did you save doing March Madness? How much did you save saving in all? I'm curious to know your total of savings. So in today's video, I am going to break down the total of what I have saved. And of course, as always, where will it be going? Where I will be reallocating the funds. Okay. So let me go ahead and move my name tag, and I'm going to place it here. Okay. And I hope, let's see. And actually, I'll move it to the side completely. All right, that way it'll be okay. And then I have the cash tray right here, so that way you'll be able to see everything a little bit better. I did finally get my calculator from Miss Naomi, aka Nay, and it looked like it's been through a war, okay? But thank God I was able to get it. So I'll be having it here to use it. And I also have my white one that I was using that is hers, just in case that one times out, okay? Because it was a little light when I was typing the numbers. All right, so let me go ahead and pull all the challenges that I have completed. Now, in this large envelope, I got this from the Dollar Tree because I get questioned about it every time. And they have a pack of 2 of them for $125. And they have multiple colors and designs just in case you need somewhere to house all your completed challenges for a budget-friendly amount. Check out the Dollar Tree, okay? So let me go ahead and pull out what I have in here, and we'll get started with counting and everything else, okay? So what I want to do, since I already have a couple of things in here, I have my regular minis that I have in here that are faith-based, and then I have my March Madness challenges and my large ones. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and count the large ones, so that way I don't have too much on my desk, and then I'll go ahead and do my faith-based, and then go from there, okay? And let me just do this just a second. I want to show you the template that I will be using. And for the March Madness, just the FYI, just to give you those totals real quick. There we go. For March Madness, if you didn't see my video doing the final cash stuffing for this, just the FYI, all right, for Budget Babes, I was able to save 53. For saving Sweethearts, I was able to save 33. For saving Sisters, I was able to save 47. And for Penny Princesses, I was able to save 26. For Smart Spenders, I was able to save 37. And for Cash Queens, I was able to save 20. And this is a template that I have in my Coffee Sesh Ko-Fi shop if you want to keep in track of your totals. So what I'm going to do right next to it, I'm just going to let you know who is first place if you missed it on that video. All right. So first place, the winner on saving for March Madness. The first place, of course, is this one here. All right. And that is Budget Babes. Second place winner is this one here. Okay. Third place is Team 5. Okay. And fourth place is Saving Sweethearts. Fifth place is Penny Princesses. And the final place, sixth place, is Cash Queens, okay? And of course, we'll total everything, but I have my template ready, and then I have the totals that we're going to be counting and seeing where the money will be reallocating, okay? So I'll just put this on the side for now, and I'll put everything out of the way, and we'll get started with my large challenges. And let's see, I hope everything is in frame. Again, let me know how much did you save overall in March, and also how much did you save if you did March Madness. All right, so let me know regarding that. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to unstuff is this one here, and it is my March Madness challenge. All right, it is a crossword puzzle for St. Patty's. And with this one here, I was able to save the following. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, $18. Let me grab my calculator. Okay. And then I'm going to move this out of the way. The next one is Save with Judy. And this one here, every month, once I complete the month, and excuse me, guys, I feel a sneeze coming on. Okay, just a second. All right. It didn't come, thank God, but it might come back. So just in case it does, I apologize ahead of time. Okay, I think it's gone. All right. So with this one here, every month I do pull out the money and I put a in the bank actual card in here just to represent the amount that I saved. That way I know how much I have saved. Okay. So for the month of March, I have the amounts here at the bottom. And this one again is Save with Judy. And this is when she does her Sunday Play with Friends. I was able to save the following amount for the month of March, a total of $21. So I'm going to add it to this amount here and move it out the way. Let me know also, have you done this as well? Okay. Saving with Judy. The next one is my Color and Save faith-based challenge. All right. And the inserts, if you need any to put in your envelopes, are in my coffee/Ko-Fi shops. I do have multiple colors if need be. All right. And this is it here. And with this specific one here, I was able to save a total of $21 as well. Okay. Not bad. So right now we're at 60 for large challenges. And let me know, did you also use my Color and Save as well for your savings, whether this month or last month, okay? The next one is my Group Play Saving Challenge for St. Patty Day. And what I did was, because I was doing March Madness, what I wrote is I colored that amount in to save. So I was able to save 31 in order of 31 days in March, okay? But typically when I will do this one, I would roll and save that specific amount for each icon money amount, okay? So for this one specifically, I saved 31. So I'm going to add 31. Now I'm at 91 and I have it here, all here. So I don't need to count it. And again, this is my group play. Let me know, did you also use this as well for your savings? And then for my no spend, I am doing no spend to see how I do. So with this one here, this no spend is from me. I was doing $2 on spend days, $1 for days I don't spend. I was able to save $37, and that's exactly what I have here. Okay. And that was 37. Let me add that in. Oopsie. So that gives me 128. And that is correct. I could see that already. Let me just write it down on my slip just so that I know the total. And I'm going to put it on here. And actually, let me use this one, my favorite pen. And that is for the large challenges. I was able to save 128. Okay. So I have this here. I'm just going to take it and paper clip it and leave it in the back for now. Okay. We're going to move now to my faith-based challenges and see how much did I save. Excuse me. I do have a little runny nose because it's been hot and cold around here in the state I live in. So let me know if you have bipolar weather where you're from as well. One day it's one temperature, one day it's another. Okay. So let's see how much I saved for my faith-based challenges. Okay. And this one is separated. Yes. Okay. So we're good to go. Okay. I was looking for my other calculator just to separate it. There we go. So it's out of the way. Now we're going to go into my faith-based ones. All right. This one here is by Hands of Provision, and I was able to save $12. Okay. And there you have it. 2 5s and 1s. The next one is from Frugality is Life, Fiona. I was able to save 7 with her challenge. All right, no 5s. The next one is from My Goodman, Blessed Budget by Abigail, aka Barbie. Hey, Barbie. And there you have it. This one is from Delilah Budget. I was able to save 5. Again, doing tiny but mighty savings, guys. Working it where I can and when I can. This one here is from Moet Money and Motivation. I was able to save 18 with her cute challenge, faith-based, of course. All of these that I'm showing you are. And then this one is from Budget with Lysandra, and I was able to save, it says 10. And whether I finish them or not, once it gets to the end of the month, I count it and reallocate it where it needs to go, right? So with this one here, I was able to save 6. And this one is from Miss Frugal and Blessed Budget by Abigail. And this is their cute New Year's challenge for faith-based. And that is 6. And this one is for My Girl Budgeting, okay, which is Jack. And I was able to save 6. And let me clear this out because I didn't even type in the other ones that I was counting as I was pulling them away. Excuse me. I feel a little sniff coming on. All right, let's count together. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, not bad. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Okay, which gives me 76 saved with faith-based challenges. Not bad. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place it here. Okay. And divide it with the faith-based challenges. So we're all good there. Now I'm going to, let me just total this up with what we already have. Just a second. I have 76 with faith-based, 128 with my long-term challenges. So far we are at 204, okay? That's not bad. I love the sound of that. All right, so I'm going to put this to the side, and now we're going to do the big mother load, right? And that is the March Madness. All right. Can't wait to total that one up. Again, let me know what team that you were on if you participated in March Madness, and how do you think you did? What is the total that you think you were saved the most on? What team? All right, with your savings. And let me know. All right, so let me grab it. Okay, it was on the other side of my desk. All right, so this one is my DIY actual little binder that I created. I'm going to clear this off for just a second. And we're going to start pulling as we go. All right, for Budget Babes, as I said, I saved 53. So I'm going to go ahead and just pull that out. And let me do it this way and have my calculator here. So the first one is 53. And there we have it. Again, let me know what team you're representing. There we go. And again, these are all the members. I will link them in the description below, all the members of each of the teams. The next one is for 33. Okay, which gives us 86. I'm going to pull out all the money. And I will count towards the end. So we'll see if everything is accurate. And that is for Saving Sisters. All right, for Team 3, that's $47. And then we're just going to pull them out as we go. Make sure, oh, there we go, just a second. I didn't pull this one out of the envelope. Again, I will count them towards the end, so don't worry. Okay. We already pulled that out, and now we're getting penny princesses at 26. Okay, so we're at 159. Okay. And the next one is Team 5 at 37. So I'm going to go ahead and add that in. Okay, I pulled everything out. And I'm just putting them on the cash tray. Don't worry, I will count. Okay. And let's see, the next one is the Cash Queens. And that is plus 20. All right, and we got our total. And I will be counting in just a second. And we have some 2s, so I'll leave it out. Okay. So let's count everything in all and then find out where they will be reallocated. Okay. And I see the total, and let's see if that's correct. Place it here. I have 20, 40, 60, 80. Okay, I have 110, which is 90. I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Okay, that's 170. And then I have, let me add these 2 2s. So that's plus 4. That gives me 174. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. There we go. We're at 204. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus 12 more in singles. And that is correct. I have a total of 216 saved doing the March Madness, okay? Sometimes saving by 50 cents, 25 cents, and sometimes $1. All right, I was able to save 216. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my actual March Madness tracker that I have created. And it is let me remove this so it can have a flat surface to show. Let's see here. Something to put underneath it. Okay. And that is 216. So I have 216 from March Madness. And then I have 204 from doing faith-based challenges and large challenges. That gives me a total of 420. All right. So how I'm going to reallocate this Kings and Queens, I have these 4 categories that I want to focus on to reach my end of year goals. First and foremost, I want to do my 1K plus. And when I mean 1K plus, I am doing a 52-week saving challenge. So with that one, of course, I will be able to save more than 1,000. So that's why the plus comes in. But anyway, I have that I'm going to be putting in. The funds going towards that, which is my emergency fund. I have my month ahead that I always cash stuff to reach my end of year goal as well, to fully fund it by the end of the year. And then I have my long-term challenges I have as well, and it's multiple different ones. And I'll show you that when I do a separate video to cash stuff it, and then my sinking funds. So because I have 420, I'm going to automatically take out $100 for my month ahead, which is always the amount I like to try to cash stuff it every month if I can. So I'm going to minus that from the 420. That gives me 320. So for this one here, it is going to be $100. And then I want to go ahead and do For my emergency fund, I want to do $200 to beef that up to try to reach that goal. All right, so I'm going to minus 200. And that's going to go into the emergency fund. I'm then left with 120 for this one here. I want to put $50 into my emergency fund. Well, no, not emergency fund, excuse me, sinking funds. So let's do minus 50. So 50 will go into sinking funds and 70 will go into my long-term challenges. All right, to knock out some of those challenges I have in there. So there you have it, kings and queens. I was able to save $420. All right, for emergency fund, $200 will go there. For month ahead, $100 will go into that. For long-term challenges, $70 will go into that. And then for sinking fund, $50 will go into that. Okay, I was looking at the 20 in there. So there you have it, kings and queens. I was able to save a good amount, all right, doing March Madness and doing faith-based and my larger challenges, which are my dailies. All right, so there you have it. I will see you in another video to cash stuff these categories, all right, in the month of April. So with that being said, I will see you in another video. Bye-bye.